Welcome to Mr. Nelson's YouTube video. Today we're going to talk about number types. This is your homework for the weekend, is to watch this video. Of course, if you're watching it, you're doing your homework. Good job. All right, first we're going to look at number types. We've got rational numbers, we've got integers, we've got whole numbers, we've got natural numbers or counting numbers. Okay, we'll talk about each individual one. Okay, first we're going to start with natural numbers. Natural numbers you are counting with. These are the numbers that you normally count with, like 1, 2, 3, 4. These are natural numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4. Basically, if you can count it on your hands, you can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, all the way till infinity, right? Then you've got whole numbers. Whole numbers, the only difference between natural numbers and whole numbers is whole numbers include 0. I know it doesn't sound like much, but guess what? Back in the day, they didn't know that 0 could be a number. All right, then we've got integers. Integers, well, just like they didn't know they had 0, they didn't know about negative numbers. Well, integers are negative numbers. Then there are rational numbers. Rational numbers are parts of numbers, or anything that can be written as what I call a ratio. Okay, and we talked about ratios. Ratios are those numbers that are separated by those nice colons, right? That are also fractions. Well, we know that fractions are also decimals, are also percents, right? We learned that in the first section, right? 1/4, here we go. All right, so right now I just gave you an example of rational numbers, and they're all the same exact number, but they're all the same rational number, okay? Well, here's what you need to know. All natural numbers, anything that is a natural number, like 1, 2, 3, these are also whole numbers, right? Because whole numbers are just like 0, 1, 2, 3, okay? Well, guess what? All these whole numbers and all these natural numbers are integers. Well, integers are positive and negative numbers. So you've got negative 1, 0, 2, 3. Well, all of these integers and all these whole numbers and all these natural numbers are also rational numbers. Why? Because you can write negative 1 as negative 1 over 1. You can write 2 as 2 over 1. Well, isn't that a fraction? Isn't that a fraction? Yes, they are fractions that are also integers, that are also whole numbers, as long as they're written over 1, that is. In this case, 2 is all of these. Okay? All right, so let's break it down a little. Okay? So if I was given this 3/4 and say negative 2 and 4 and 4 over 1. Well, let's change that last one to 8 over 1. All right, so these are my different numbers that I'm looking at, and I'm going to put them on my nice little chart here. So we got to look at it. Is it a rational number? Is it an integer? Is it a whole number? Is it a natural number? Well, let's start with 3/4. Is 3/4 a natural number? Is it one of those counting numbers? 1, 2, 3, 4. No, it's not. So we're out on that. Okay. Is it a whole number? Is it 0, 1, 2, 3, or 4? Nope, we're out on that. Is it an integer? Is it a negative whole number? Nope, we're out on that because it's part of a number, right? It's written as a fraction. So it is a rational number. Make sense? All right, let's look at the other one. Okay, we're going to look at 8 over 1. Okay, so if we look at 8 over 1, is it a whole number? Is it one of these natural numbers, I mean? Is it a counting number? Well, it's written as a fraction, right? So maybe it's a rational number. But wait, If I divide this fraction out, guess what? 8 over 1 is just 8. Those are equal. So is 8 a natural number? Well, it sure is. So 8 would go in our natural numbers. All right, let's look at -2. All right, -2, is it positive? Is it one of these positive whole numbers or natural numbers? Nope, it's a negative number. Integers are always negatives, okay? Integers include all the negatives you find. And it includes all the negatives, the zeros, and all those positive numbers, okay? Then we look at the last one. Well, 4. Well, 4 is a counting number, so it's going to be in there. So what we talked about is rational, integers, whole numbers, natural numbers. Natural numbers are 1, 2, 3. Those are our natural. Oop. Those are our natural. Then we've got our whole numbers, 0. Oh, don't want you to get confused here. That's not a negative one. And we've got our whole numbers, 0, 1, 2, 3. Those are our whole numbers. And on and on and on. Then we've got our integers, negative whole numbers. And all those whole numbers. Those are going to be our integers. And then we've got our rational numbers, 3/4, 1/5. These are parts of whole numbers. I don't know, 65%, 0.25. These are all rational numbers. All right. Make sure that you watch this video, come to class knowing about number types, rational numbers, integers, whole numbers, natural numbers. Okay? Natural numbers, counting. Whole numbers include 0. Integers include all those negative whole numbers. And rational numbers are parts of a number, not a whole number at all.